Now, the Jasmy chart is still looking very bullish. We've been forming a higher low, higher high, higher low, high, indicating that we are in an uptrend. If you're paying attention, the current price is 0.01726. We are up 31% in the last 24 hours. We are going to be briefly talking about the Jasmy price chart on the 4-hour time frame. Now, I gave you guys this breaker to take an entry from in the previous video before the last Jasmy video we made. So congratulations if you seize the opportunity to enter from here. You should be in good profit. Now, another signal just flat. We now have a point of interest below the previous breaker. That is to say, by the time we eventually sweep this liquidity, we are definitely going to tap into this point of interest zone around 0.014 and also 0.039 respectively. Now, before we proceed with the Jasmy price chart, we have few important charts you guys need to pay attention to. I think one of the most important charts here is the Ethereum liquidation heat map on the 3-day time frame, and also Ethereum price on the daily time frame. Now, you guys need to pay attention. Ethereum price on the daily time frame, these are the charts we are going to be paying attention to. Ethereum price on the 4-hour time frame, and not to forget the BTC dominance chart on the daily time frame. Now, by the time you compare the BTC dominance chart on the daily time frame, by the way, before we proceed, if you're here to like this video, please smash the like button. Thank you. My name is Isaac. For those new to this channel, if you're here to subscribe, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on the bell icon to get notified each time I drop new video. Now, a lot of people are not paying attention to the signal that is currently flashing on the BTC dominance chart on the daily time frame. So in this video, if we have enough time, we are going to be talking about the Ethereum BTC pair once again, and also we are going to talk about the orders chart on the weekly time frame as well. So a lot of people are only paying attention to what the BTC dominance is saying on the monthly time frame. Now, if you're paying attention to what Ethereum is saying, the price of Ethereum, I'm talking about Ethereum USD pair on the daily time frame, we have now we've tapped into a bearish order block zone. And you know what usually happens when we approach another block, be it bearish or bullish? There is usually a reaction there. There is usually a reversal, either to the upside or to the downside, depending on which order block we traded into. Now, for the sake of Ethereum, the reason why we are paying attention to Ethereum now is because Ethereum is the #1 altcoins in the crypto space. So whatever Ethereum does, the rest altcoin will follow. So if Ethereum is pumping and the BTC dominance is dropping, BTC is lagging behind, altcoins are likely to follow Ethereum. The current price of Ethereum, by the way, is currently trading at around $3,461. We are left with 13 hours and 18 minutes until this current daily candle closes. Now, if you're paying attention as well to the update, BTC is still lagging behind. BTC is currently trading at around $118,929, while Ethereum is above $3,470. Ethereum is up 9.8% in the last 24 hours, while BTC is down 0.1% in the last 24 hours. Fear and greed index has increased slightly. We are currently seated at 70%, indicating greed. Now, in a full-blown altcoin season, we could be in the greed and extreme greed zone for weeks and even months. The most important chart we should just be paying attention to now is the Ethereum chart on the daily time frame. Now, this is the Ethereum RSI on the daily time frame, and if you're paying attention, the Ethereum RSI on the daily time frame is indicating we have tapped into an overbought territory, which is signaling a reversal to the downside. A reversal on the trend of Ethereum. And if you are also going back to the Ethereum chart on the daily time frame, you would notice same thing is happening with the price action. The price has just tapped into a clean and obvious bearish order block here, and also another bearish order block here. Now, let's go back to the BTC dominance on the same daily time frame. You will notice the BTC dominance has also tapped into a bullish order block on the daily time frame, signaling a potential reversal. We are currently at 62.48. We are left with 13 hours and 50 minutes until this current daily candle for the BTC dominance closes. We've already tapped into an obvious point of interest for the BTC dominance. Now, you guys need to, like, I'm not saying this for you to panic sell your holdings, no. But I'm just bringing this to your attention that altcoins might sooner or later begin to, like, reverse. Maybe retrace some of the pump they had. Still, Ethereum BTC pair is still looking bullish. Like, Ethereum is still outperforming BTC. In the long run, like the altcoin season, I think we are already in the early phase of the altcoin season. A lot of people are still sidelined, though. They are still sitting on the fence, still doubting. But I think we have entered into the altcoin season, but the real massive move is yet to begin. So yet to like this video, please don't forget to like this video, share this video with your friends and family as well. Now let's go back to the Ethereum chart on the 4-hour time frame. Now this is the 4-hour time frame, and this is what I expect to happen for Ethereum chart. The reason why I'm expecting this move to happen is because that was the similar stuff BTC did a couple of, I think, hours ago. Now when BTC was outperforming the market, it rallied higher to the upside. That is the rally Ethereum is currently having as well. Now, Ethereum current chart is similar to BTC chart when it rallied, when it was outperforming the market. Now, after a brief after BTC briefly outperformed the market, what happened? We got a massive crash coupled with the false news of the whale that sold over $4 billion worth of BTC, and we broke below, tapped into this zone, the zone around, I think this, I was in my BTC long position then, you understand? So we tapped into around $115,736, and then got a reversal from there all the way to $120,063 for BTC price. Now, if you're carefully paying attention to the BTC price, it is looking, I'm not talking about this crash now, I'm talking about this pump, is looking very, very similar to that of Ethereum as well on the 4-hour time frame. That is to say, sooner or later, we should be expecting a retracement on the price of Ethereum. I'm going to be dropping the signal on my Telegram channel as well. By the time that retracement begins, the precise price entry zone and also TP zone for you guys. Now, I'm expecting something like this for the Ethereum price. We have a huge liquidity around $2,950 technically, because if you're paying attention to what the Ethereum USD pair liquidation heatmap is saying that we have over $160 million worth of liquidity around $3,090. And also, that is what the liquidity is signaling here. That is to say, sooner or later, the Ethereum price should crash from there, because we don't have any liquidity to the upside at the moment. The only place we have a lot of liquidity is to the downside. So sooner or later, we should retrace to take out that liquidity, to sweep that liquidity, which, if you are paying attention to the chart, I think it's aligning with what we are saying. We have a lot of liquidity cluster here, and that's why we ranged here for a while before breaking out to the upside. So I won't be surprised seeing Ethereum crash into this liquidity cluster. So that will be all for now. I think in our next video, we're going to be talking about the BTC dominance on the monthly time frame, and also BTC the orders chart and the rest. We have a lot of news to cover, but we don't have. Okay, let's just talk about the Genius art real quick. Now, the Crypto Genius art bill has I think passed the first phase, if I'm not mistaken. It got a vote of 215 from the Republican, and got a vote of 211 from the Democrat. Sometimes I imagine why the Democrats are voting against the future, because you're still trying to fix the 1970s problem with the 1930s solution, which is somehow like not adding up at all. Now, the Republicans won this round of vote, but I think there will be a more scrutiny when the bill gets to the Senate. And it's obvious the Democrat hates crypto. It's very, very obvious. Senator Elizabeth Warren said crypto could blow up the entire US economy. I don't agree with her. I think she's just being hateful and feeling bittered. I think she's sidelined. This is what you get from people who are sidelined from getting BTC early or getting into crypto early. So that will be all for now. As always, my name is Isaac. Invest wisely. Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. Like this video if you haven't already, please. And subscribe to my channel in case you're new to this channel. Peace out.